guys, it's Felicia. As you guys can see from the title, this video we're getting down to one of a really serious topic that obviously all of us know. Well, I should say most of us know. There's a huge scandal going on. I shouldn't even say scandal, it's more of a crime. In case you've been living under the rocks, a bunch of K-pop stars or Korean stars in general are getting into trouble with gambling, prostitution, and date rape drugs, and there's a lot of other factors in this case that even as a K-pop fan, it's so hard to keep up. And I think this case has gotten so big to the point where I feel like there's just one thing that we're missing, the one thing that we're not hitting on of why this case is important. So a little background on this case. So this guy named Kim Sang-kyo, I'm pretty sure that's his name, was assaulted at Burning Star in November. And basically, he saw someone getting assaulted there, a woman getting assaulted. He called the security guards, and the security guards ended up assaulting him, and he claimed that he was also assaulted at the police stations when he tried to go and report this. So this kind of shows you like this typical K-drama kind of thing that is actually happening in real life, where people with power are using their money and their people to kind of cover this all up, and basically this doesn't get into like the public. So the big thing is there's this group chat of 8 guys, and there's like probably subgroup chats as well. And so we've got these 8 guys, and one of them is obviously Big Bang, former Big Bang Seungri, and then we got former FT Island, Choi Jung-hoon, and then we got JJY, Jung Jun-young. He was in One Day, Two Night, that kind of variety show. And then I believe there are 2 other guys, 2 other big stars that are not a part of this main group chat. But like this main group chat, I believe there's like CEOs also. So like I said, there are subgroup chats. So there's one of them is from Highlight. His name is Yoon Jung-hyun. Okay, I'm sorry. And then we got CN Blue Jonghyun. So, whew, we got a lot of people into this. You can get all the other details online. I'm not gonna get too much into it because most of you guys already know what happened. But personally, from my point of view, we're missing this one thing. I looked all over the internet, and like some of the comments that I read from these articles are great, and some of them I'm so disturbed. Some of them are saying like this one thing that I cannot understand is, oh yeah, he's not doing great stuff, but I'm not gonna support him as a person, but I'll still support him as an artist. Now, let me just kind of make my point, put my opinion out there. If you support the artist by buying their albums, by streaming them, by listening to them, you are indirectly helping them earn money, which makes them okay to kind of live on like this. So let me relate it to a case in America. We have this huge case in, I believe it was like in the late 2000s, so like 2007, 2010-ish. I can't remember the year. But Chris Brown, a huge American rapper, he has great songs. I will say I really do enjoy them. However, he assaulted Rihanna, and this whole thing, like, it was an abusive relationship, and he's still thriving as an artist. When I was a kid, I don't think I really understood the huge, like, oh my gosh, abuse kind of thing. But now that I've grown older, I was a little bit ashamed of myself for continuing to listen to his songs, even though I didn't really like him as a person, because I realized that indirectly I was supporting him. And because there are so many bystanders who don't really like make a voice of it, he's still okay. He's still great in this entertainment industry. People still like him. He has still fans. He's doing great financially. So I don't think he's actually gotten the repercussions. He's got zero punishment. Hasn't reflected on himself as a person. Now, relating to this case, whether you're a VIP, and I'm personally not a VIP, but I do remember when I was young, I listened to Fantastic Baby. They're very iconic songs. I will continue to support them now that Seungri has left the group, but the 4 of them together, if they produce good songs, I will still listen to them. Besides the fact that these idols have ruined their own image, their group's image, and their company's image, besides that, they have hurt so many victims. Like, I can't emphasize enough how this should be about the victims, but but there is also a little culture difference. So in America, we would emphasize on the victims, tell their story, spread their story, instead of focusing on the accused, the person who is committing the crime. But in Korea, they want to kind of, like, what should I say? Not minimize, I guess so, yeah, minimize their public appearance, like minimize who they are and whatnot, because these victims have already been hurt enough, and so they want to keep the privacy that they already have, like, that they have left. They don't have much of it, and so I understand that. So I get the cultural difference, but this as a whole story, these guys needs to be punished. Like, I don't care whether you're a fan or not. This sets a precedent for future cases. Too many people are getting away with this kind of things, and honestly, am I surprised about this case? Quite frankly, I'm not. But at the same time, I am surprised at how many idols took advantage of this, took advantage of their power, took advantage of their fame to get to what they want. Like, it's just disgusting. The fact that, like, JJY, I believe he's the one doing the most, like, interaction with these girls. Like, he's actually the one having sex with them. He's actually the one slipping them drugs, like date rape drugs. Don't quote me on this. There's just so many different news that hasn't been confirmed yet, but these are definitely accusations that need to be taken seriously. And so he's the one who's actually doing all these stuff while the others are watching, and Seungri being the one who is giving information, giving these prostitutes, like sending these prostitutes, if that makes sense, to these guys as a service of the Burning Sun. And so this whole thing is just so much. And this brings back to the case of Jang Jaeyeon. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but she was on Boys Over Flowers. She was like the leader of the mean girl, but she committed suicide like, I think almost 10 years ago. In her letter, she said that she was sexually abused, sexually assaulted by these rich like, you know, CEOs or those like of higher power, and she had no say. She was completely shut down. She was used, and so she committed suicide because no one believed her. No one gave her the chance to speak out. And this brings back to the case of why this is not just a scandal. This is a case where it will set a precedent for the rest of the future sex assaults. Like, we're in the Me Too era. We got to get these men who think they're in higher power to, you know, not think that they are able to do these kind of things. Like, I understand, like, there are still some fans out there who still hold on to that slight hope that maybe these guys didn't do that. But the police have already confirmed that these texts, these pictures, these videos have been sent out within that group chat. They're all, like, enjoying the content. And it's disgusting. It's really disgusting. And they deserve to get a punishment. And what I read on the article was that JJY, supposedly, if he's convicted, he can get like 8 years and 7 months at the moment. And I feel like it should be a lot more than that, personally. Because the amount of girls that we are talking about, I don't know how many there are. There could be 5, there could be a dozen. Who knows how many it has been, just because some of them it started in 2014, and some of these girls, okay, are primary to middle school, high school students. Like, that is crazy. Like, these girls go there because they said they wanted to earn some money, and then these rich people are taking advantage of them, and who knows if this could scar them for life. The amount of jail time is probably not enough for them to kind of recover themselves, but you know, it's just something that's predatory that these men need to just kind of wipe out and get out. And there's just one thing that just literally sent me fuming, was the CEO of Burning Sun. So the CEO of Burning Sun, Lee Moon-ho, so literally he said that if Seungri is proved guilty, that means all Korean men are guilty. What the heck is this kind of message? This is exactly why that these men are playing victim in this Me Too era, which absolutely throws me into a place where I just want to punch a wall. I know there's one right behind me, but anyhow, these men are playing victim. Like, no, you can be a decent man who wants to have sexual desires in the right way. Do you really just go and aim for primary young kids? Like, prostitution is legal, okay, in Korea, so you should know the law. And third, and sending pictures and non-consensual videos, someone tell me how that is okay. And another thing, before I filmed this video, I just saw in an article was that one of the girls who was quote-unquote the prostitute says she wasn't a prostitute and says she was just also a brand of Burning Sun. Well, not like a brand of Burning Sun, but like basically popular within Burning Sun, the club. And like she also talked to men around there. She wasn't a prostitute. So that makes it even harder to press charges against Seungri, because his stuff is based on like prostitution and stuff like that, like soliciting pics and other stuff. I think this case is so important because this goes for future cases of girls who got sexually assaulted, or people who already have been sexually assaulted, have the power, have the voice to say, you know what, the law is on my side. I can go and tell the police that yes, I've been sexually assaulted by so-and-so, even though he has a bunch of money, has a lot of power, who can damage my life, but these guys will get in trouble and will be sent to jail. So that is my little rant on this whole entire huge K-pop crime, K-pop scandal. I really hope that justice will find its way in this case and set a great precedent, okay, for future cases for girls. So yeah, I know this video is a lot different than my videos that I usually do, but let me know in the comments below if you guys like seeing me do these kind of like K-pop chats kind of videos, because I really do stay up to date on my K-pop news. Just let me know in the comments below and let me know what you guys think. I'll kind of chat with you guys too. We can definitely go into deeper conversations in the comments below, kind of just sound off. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys saw this from my point of view, and let's hope for a great ending, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!